Hello, this is Brian with Alpha Training, and it's time for another tip of the week. This week's tip's a word tip, and it's all about how to scale your fonts with the keyboard. Now, the first thing we need to do is we need to get some text on the screen. So here's where you get a bonus tip inside of the tip of the week. If you ever want to experiment with a feature and you need some data to just mess with, but you don't want to spend a lot of time typing, what you can do is you can type in equals, R-A-N-D, open parentheses, close parentheses, and hit enter. And that will give you 3 paragraphs of text that you can then use for your testing purposes. Now I'm going to hit undo. I did that with a Control Z. That's another keyboard shortcut. And this time I'm going to type in equals rand 3, 7. Now what that does for me is it says give me 3 paragraphs with 7 sentences each. So you can actually put in any kind of numbers there that you want. And voila, look at that. I now have 3 paragraphs with 7 sentences each. So if you want to create some really crazy kind of combinations, you could actually put in 20, 20, close parentheses, and you will get 20 paragraphs with 20 sentences per paragraph. So that's plenty of text for you to experiment with whatever it is you're trying to play with. So let's go ahead and select the sentence. I'm going to go ahead and take a chunk of text here, and let's say I want to make this an excerpt. So I'm going to pull this little guy out here. I'm going to isolate him from the rest of the data. And a lot of times you want to take your excerpts and you want to maybe italicize them, reduce the font slightly, bring in the paragraphs. Well, the easiest way to increase or decrease the font for whatever size you want is to hold down the Control key and then with the left and right bracket, so the brackets are next to the letter P. By holding down Control and hitting the open bracket, you can make things smaller, or the closed bracket, and you can make things larger. So you can just scale these up 1 point at a time until you get it the exact size that you want it. So if I want to make that one, I say, that one looks really good right there, then I can let go of my Control key and I get to keep that. So then I could do other things like make it italicized or bring in this side of the paragraph or that side of the paragraph. And now I've got my nice little excerpt. So the trick again, highlight your text, and then by using the Control key and the open bracket to scale down or the closed bracket to scale up, you can adjust your fonts in real time, get it exactly where you want it very, very quickly. So if you've got a great tip that you're just itching to share with the rest of the company, please send it to me at this email address, and I'll make sure that we get it out to the masses. Have a wonderful day.